Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be diving into the Haltech and looking at the program. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that post notification bell to stay up to date with this build. That being said, let's get the laptop out and get into the Elite 550. Alright boys, before we actually get into the car with the laptop, I need to plug everything in. So we've got injectors to plug in, got the cam crank and knock to plug in. Make sure this earth's on. Gonna put some fuses in, otherwise it won't power it up at all. Got to connect the battery charger to the battery. So we've got a constant 12 plus volts while I'm sitting there with the ignition on the computer. Also boys, I just ordered a wideband, a Haltech wideband that goes into the CAN system. So that's just an extension onto the Elite 550. So we don't have to worry about wiring in the front sensor. So that will free up this way here. And I'm going to see in just a few minutes if I can use that for my boost control. Hopefully I can. I have to wait and see. Alright. Oh yeah, the Company 23 tool obviously did not show up today to tighten up the cam gears. If it did, we would have been doing that. So hopefully tomorrow. It still says it's supposed to come today, but I did see in the morning that it said tomorrow, so Thursday. But anyways, that will be next episode. I think everything's connected. Obviously we don't have front O2 sensor connected, we don't have the exhaust temp sensor connected, but that's still on the stock system. We have fuel line missing here. We've got oil feeds open, so we are not cranking. Definitely not cranking. We don't have a belt on. Yeah, it's going to power up the Haltech, and I need to fuse them. I'm going to put 10 amp fuses in these two. I'm not sure what they need. We'll find it. Maybe even 5. Start nice and low. And yeah, I'll get the charger on and connect the Haltech, and fingers crossed I don't blow it up. Alright guys, I'm pretty much ready to go. I've got some 5 amp fuses in there. Got the laptop ready. Pretty messy in there. Whoops, stood on the charger. Got the Haltech connected. Bit nervous. Definitely don't want to fry everything. So I've still got the fuel pump disconnected, so nothing will prime. Okay, so I can get rid of this. This is just in the way. So obviously after I get the wideband for the Haltech, we won't need this connection anymore. We don't need that to go into the computer, so that can just be visuals, or I can take the AEM out, sell it, and get a Haltech CAN one that has multiple displays on it. Batteries on. Batteries on charge too, by the way, guys. There's something going in the background. So the fuzz is probably going to be cracking it because I've got so much disconnected. Why are these not lit up? They should be lit up. So obviously if they're not lit up, we don't have power. Okay, so Haltech's not turning on. These lights aren't turning on. It's saying that there's power there. So, and that's earth. That showed that there was power with that earth. Yay, wiring gremlins. Gotta love it. Right, I'm gonna flip this over and see what the go is. Forgot to put a fuse in. Fingers crossed this works. Okay, so when there's a red light, there's a fault. Our Haltech has power. Sick. Now I can play with it. When I turn it over, I'll turn the ignition on before. I went a little bit too far and the starter cranked for like a quarter of a second. So the engine moves a little bit. Now, all the cams are obviously just free moving, so all the valves will be closed, so there wouldn't be any interference there. But I don't have oil in it yet, so maybe I only turned maybe a quarter of a turn or so. That should be okay. But yeah, I'm just downloading the software now, so hopefully we can get into it very shortly. Once I actually set it up on NSP, I'll put it onto NSP, I think it is, so the elites can upgrade for free, which it's good, makes it a lot easier. Because all the guys on Haltech YouTube channel, they'll all start just doing NSP stuff, because everyone can upgrade on the elites. It's pretty quick. Alright, so I got onto the ESP software and the coolant temp sensor was going nuts, so we're going to figure out that. But I am just updating to the newest ESP and then I can update to NSP. We're going to start going through stuff, and I just know why it didn't cross my mind, but the boost solenoid is an output, not an input. So the DPO goes over to the boost solenoid. So technically I could run two boost solenoids. I have another boost solenoid coming. That's with the GFB boost controller that I won. Maybe I could run that as well, then I can control both turbos. And the other DPO would be fans. That could work. That could work. Alright boys, so I tried to update the software for the Elite and I couldn't do it from the computer. So I had to go onto Haltech's website, download the newest release. which is 2.53.03. Once I install that, there's about a minute left of download, and then I can update to NSP. With that, I had 2.5, so there's been a lot of releases since then. I think, well, I got that release of the USB that came with it at 2.50.0. It's been quite a few updates. So yeah, I'll show you. Air temp is going crazy. So it's maxed out. Maybe I just have to calibrate it. I'm not sure. The coolant temp sensor is on 120 as well, so yeah. Alright, now we're updating to the latest release, and then we should have some more drop down from tools. I think it's tools. Yeah, should be another couple of things here. Alright, there's a lot of updating to do. I've had to update to still not even be on NSP, and just chilling with the CD that I left in here, which is Corn. Ooh, I think I'm nearly there. Nope. Yes. Update. Yeah. What? I think I had to do 3 updates or something like that. One that I got off the website was from here somewhere. It just enabled me to get a new one, and then I had to update it again to get a newer one, and then it allowed me to do NSP. So it's just updating the old systems, I guess. Requires a special firmware upgrade. Yeah. I haven't done anything to the 550 yet, so should be all good. I didn't see that. Updating 15%. This might take a little while. I've got plenty of battery. Hello. Just had to connect my phone. Ended up connecting it to the head unit via the USB there, just to charge it so it wouldn't die while I'm updating, because I'm going through the internet on my phone because I'm too far away from our Wi-Fi in the house. Like 25%. Might take a while. It's 5 to 11. Slowly getting there. 63%. It's going to be worth it though. It's going to be worth it. Alright, so it's updated. So connect. Alright boys, so I had to get out of NSP back into ESP with the most current one, and now it says I can update SU for use with NSP software. So I had to download NSP, had to update NSP, come back into ESP. Now I have to update the ECU so I can run NSP. I think that means we're connected. currently connected by USB. Sick. I hadn't put anything on there, so awesome. Alright, there we have it, boys. We are in NSP on my Elite 550. So I've got a couple of things up here. I haven't put a vehicle name in yet. Digital pulse input. Yeah, still got a bit to do. Intercoolant temp sensor operating max. Yeah, bit of work to do. So now the DPOs now, they can go to the boost control. I'll also put them to the fans. Then we need to get these air and the coolant sorted. So obviously the fans will work on the coolant. Yeah, I'm gonna assign different things to different wires now, so we are good. So I think that's me done for tonight. It's 25 past 11 and you guys are nearly flat. So yeah, I know what I need to do now. See you soon. Alrighty guys, it's a few days later. It's actually nearly midnight on Saturday. Been doing stuff around the house. So you would have seen last episode, I've got the timing belt on and everything. I need to look at some sensors now, which I'll probably end up doing in the next episode. Yeah, so I'll fix them up and we'll start to looking into the tune side of it, because hopefully by next episode we'll have all the fittings and we can actually prime everything up and maybe even have a first start. So finishing all the fueling, the coolant and some of the sensors will be next episode. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a first start next episode. But unfortunately, I'm going to finish this episode here. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next episode. Bye.